Thank you. From the day the Affordable Care Act became law, my friends, and I don't say that empty-handed, on the other side of the aisle have done everything in their power to repeal it. This is very unlike what happened when we passed Plan D, the prescription drug plan. We lost. You guys won that vote. We went back to our districts and made it work. And then we made a commitment. If we ever become the majority, we would fill in the donut hole. That is, you don't pay premiums, you get no benefits between $2,300 and $5,200. We were very different, Mr. Chairman, than you were. I mean, yes. The House has already voted 56 times to repeal the ACA. We shouldn't be surprised that your budget once again assumes the ACA is appealed. However, today's markup gives another opportunity to put into real terms exactly what the repeal means. Mr. Chairman, my amendment would restore the ACA's premium tax credits, which help millions of Americans offset the cost of their health insurance premium. Why are we against this credit when we want to talk about and defend the credit for the 1% and to those corporations in this country? I want you to be arguing in behalf of the American people. This year, 8 million people received premium tax credit. Next year, 15 million will receive these tax credits, according to the Congressional Budget Office. My home state of New Jersey, 254,316 people receive a tax credit worth an average of $306 per month. The budget is a tax hike on every single one of them. Repealing the ACA and taking away these tax credits of millions of middle-class Americans will only reverse the progress that this law has made in expanding quality and affordable health insurance. I want you to stand in front of those people in your state and tell them you no longer have that tax credit if you have it, and I'm taking it away, and we're going to raise your tax beside, and I hope you'll vote for me. The United States uninsured rate has continued to decline, reaching a low of 12.9%. The uninsured rate for working-age adults has dropped from 20.3% to 13.2% since October of 2013. I think that's progress. Now, maybe you don't consider that progress. I consider that progress. When the ACA marketplaces opened their business, a 35% drop in the uninsured rate. The CBO projects that without the ACA, there would be 17 million more uninsured people this year and 23 more uninsured people next year. And what is your plan to help those people? Tell me, America's waiting to hear this. We're waiting. We're waiting. I said this afternoon, the curtain's coming down after 2 days. This curtain doesn't even go up, for crying out loud. You have no plan. Before the ACA, many people were paying for plans that didn't provide them with the coverage they needed. The plans they purchased had high out-of-pocket costs and artificially low caps on coverage. Americans were denied coverage for pre-existing conditions, and insurance companies arbitrarily increased their premiums to the point where they couldn't afford insurance. People were charged more because insurance companies decided they were too old, too sick, or even the wrong gender. Wow. What do you know about that? You just discovered that? And yet, what was my Republican friend's answer? Repeal, 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 drill, 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 repeal, repeal, repeal. You'd think that if any Republican colleagues cobbled together all of the time they spent trying to undermine the ACA, they should have been able to come up with an alternative for this law they can't find anything good to say about. But again, the budget provides no alternative. We'll get to that.
Gentleman's time has expired.
Oh,
I think I'm
happily yield back to you.
I appreciate that. Now I think I'm correct that the gentlelady